Hi, this is Dr. Michelle Medrano with another episode of Contemplate This. And I'm inviting you today to contemplate this mask. Did you notice I'm wearing a mask? I am wearing a mask. This is not my normal attire. And I'm wearing this mask because I want to talk today in this episode about the value of being our authentic self. And so imagine that we're born these perfect little beings, divine little beings of light. And we are born to be our authentic self. But as we grow into becoming a more aware human being from our childhood, we begin to notice pretty quickly, I would think, that there are times when we appear to be more acceptable than others to the people around us, to the humans who are our parents or our caregivers who take care of us, our teachers, our relatives, our siblings, our friends. And what begins to happen for most of us at some point is that we put on a mask. It's not a mask like I'm wearing right now. It's an invisible mask that is maybe not our truest, authentic self. And we put the mask on because we want to be loved, because we want to be accepted, because we want to be welcomed into our family or welcomed into different relationships. And what happens is that we begin to put this mask on, and then we begin to confuse the mask with the true self. And so what happens is that as we grow older, we wear the mask constantly, and eventually we may never ever take it off. And people begin to like us and relate to us, and we know in our innermost being that we're wearing the mask. And we know that people love us and like us sometimes because of the mask we put on. And we're afraid to take the mask off, even though there are people like me who are talking constantly about the value of us being authentic. But the risk is if I take this mask off and people see my true face, my true self, can they really love me? And the mask becomes habitual. And some of us enter into our most intimate relationships, romantic relationships. We enter into friendships. We enter into a workplace and situations in our human interactions, wearing that mask, wanting to have the mask firmly established because we continue to believe that this is the only way that we can be loved. And then when someone really does love us, someone really does fall for us or think we're great, the inner conflict that can happen is we can think, oh my gosh, if they knew the true me, would they still be willing to love and accept me? And so one of the riskiest things becomes the moment we take that mask off. And today, in this conversation, I'm inviting us to contemplate the possibility of our life if we took the mask off. If we decided to just take it off and be who we really are and be our authentic self. And the risk of that is that people see our true face, see our true self. But what I suggest is that when we're willing to take the mask off and be our true self, we have a greater opportunity to really feel and be truly loved and seen for who we are. And there's nothing like that. Now, I admit, with the mask or without the mask, there will be people who don't like us, who reject us. There will be times when things don't go our way. But what I suggest is that in the presence of our authentic self within us and being the expression that we are in the world, we can manage, move through, and heal from those rejections and those moments that don't go so well, and be content that we were who we really are in that situation, in that relationship, and let the mask go permanently. Bye, mask. Contemplate that. Please share your comments. Please share your ways that you choose to express yourself authentically. The world is waiting for each one of us to show up as our authentic self. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye now.